Hello guys, Bobby Drives here. So today I'm in my BMW 640D and I want to do some coding and some modifications without having to do physical modifications. And the way I'm going to be doing that is by using this Carly adapter. Carly has kindly sent this through to me. It is a coding device and it is a sponsored video by Carly. So if you are interested, the link will be just here. And if you are considering buying one of these, consider using my discount code, which is Bobby Drives, and it'll save you 15% at checkout, which is about £18 saving. In this video, I'll be showing you how to use a Carly adapter, what features and benefits you get from it, and how to really plug it in and get started. If you are new to my channel, don't forget to subscribe, hit the bell notification button so you'll be notified for my new videos. Smash the likes button if you did like it, it does really help me. And don't forget to follow me at Bobby Drives. Right guys, let's get this plugged in and see how it works. So guys, here's a Carly adapter. Now you may be wondering, what is a Carly adapter? The Carly adapter is effectively a coding device. It's equivalent to you going to your local garage, you know, Mercedes or BMW or whoever they are, and getting them to connect your car into the big diagnostics machine. And you know, it helps you find fault codes on your engine, or if there's like a piston which is misfiring, it will tell you which one is actually misfiring. There's loads of things that you can do with this. So first of all, you can actually diagnose your car yourself, save you hundreds and hundreds of pounds a year, and you know, you don't have to go to the garage and get them to diagnose it. You can actually find out what the issue is yourself, take it to the garage and get them to fix that issue itself. And look at it guys, it's just really nice. It's just a small little device. But it gets even better. You can then also do coding to your car. Things like if you want your wing mirrors to come up when you lock your car, or if you've got a coupe, you know, in car parks, they are big doors and maybe you want your window to come down. You can double press the unlock button on your key and your windows will come down halfway, meaning you can exit the vehicle easier. You can actually make your angel eyes even brighter than what the factory settings are. You can also put your rear daytime lights on as well. So it's just nice that your angel eyes on the front and the rear are on, whether it's day or night. There's loads of things you can do in this, guys. And bear in mind, this is a BMW 6 Series, so I might be able to do 10 out of 30 things. You can have a BMW 3 Series, you might be able to do 20 out of 30 things, or you might have a Volkswagen or any car, and you'll be able to do more coding than just what this car is. So remember guys, the good thing about this, it's not just limited to one car. I've now got this, I can use this on my friend's car, my family's cars, or anyone's, so you can give them a nice gift and do some coding on their car. And it's not restricted to just German cars, you can use it in pretty much all cars, and it's such a handy device. It also gets better. When you first plug this in, you're going to run a health check on your car. And the health check will check everything in your car. It will tell you how your car's performing, if there's any issues, and like I said, if something's misfiring or there's something wrong with your air conditioning unit. This will do a whole full check on your car so you know how your car's performing and what things you can do to make it better. And also guys, this is a great device if you're going to buy a second-hand car. If you're going to see your second-hand car, just plug this in and it'll tell you if the car's been tampered with, if the mileage has been clocked back, or if the VINs actually doesn't match up with the car. So it's a really good tool, especially if you're on a used car trade or you are looking to buy a second-hand car. You can also do other things like, you know, when you get in a car in the morning and you have that gong going off, or you know, if some people don't wear their seatbelts and they want to get rid of that sound, you can also get rid of that sound with this. Now I'm not promoting not wearing a seatbelt, everyone should wear the seatbelt, but a lot of people don't wear seatbelts. And you can also clear any error code. So I'll give you an example guys. So in my 6 Series I've got cameras all the way around, but when I put it into reverse it says rear camera failure. Even though it works, it comes up on my screen. Now I plug this in and I cleared that error and now it doesn't come up anymore. Who knows, I could have gone to a garage and they could have said you need a new camera, or you need new wires, or whatever the case was. I plugged this in and I literally got rid of the code within seconds and now it's gone. I'll also let you know the prices for this adapter. So to buy the adapter itself is £60. To have it with a yearly subscription, which I highly recommend guys, because if you don't have the yearly subscription then you've only got basic features and you want to be able to unlock all of the potential for your car and all of the coding. So with the yearly subscription it's £145. And now let's get started. Before you plug this in guys, make sure you do download the app, and the good thing is you can use a Carly device on all iOS devices or Android devices. I'm going to be using it on my iPad because it's just a bit clearer and a bit bigger. But download the app, make your account, then get into the car and plug this in. Now the ECU chip where you plug this into is normally in a footwell off the driver's side, so go ahead and plug that in. And when you do plug it in, just make sure the red light is on and the blue light is flashing, because then you know it is connected correctly. And please remember, your car's got to be on whilst you do this, so keep it in park but make sure the car is on. And like I mentioned already, I do have a discount code for all of you guys at home. It's Bobby Drives, ironically. Type that in and you'll get 15% off at checkout. So guys, now I've downloaded the app and I've plugged in the device. I'm going to go open the app, and first thing I'm going to do is go to the bottom of the screen and click on connect. Now it's going to start generating vehicle insights. And now that we are connected, let's first start with running a health check on the car. So I'll click on health. It'll give you a list of all the sort of things that it will check. And what I'm going to do is go to the bottom and hit check for issues. wow guys, my car's come up with quite a few issues. And the way it's displayed to you is like a red, amber and green, like a traffic light system. So luckily I've actually only got one in red, which I'm aware of. My front left main light, the ballast has failed, so sometimes my main light does go off, and it does say it's very bad, so that will need replacing. So thank you Carly, I'm already aware of that, but thank you for telling me. Then I've got a few which are in the amber colour. So it says there, my top rear side view camera has failed, even though it hasn't failed because my cameras work, so I'm just going to reset the code. And then underneath that, you get loads which are in green, which shows that the car's fine. Like my dampers are fine, my engine's fine, my fuel pump, my gears, the roof control panel, air conditioning, airbag, loads of things. So there's a lot of things which are good with this car. Now the first thing I'm going to do is clear these codes. And it's really good guys to clear the codes, because you can drive the car for a few days after this, plug it back in, and then see what issues come up again. And I bet you loads of them will have been gone. But if there's some which do come back up, then it does mean it is an issue, and you're probably best to take it to like a specialist to get it fixed. So I'm going to clear the codes and see what comes up in a few days' time. So now the codes are cleared, click close. And the good thing is guys, that's one of the first things done. I've now done a health check on my car. It tells me how healthy my car is. It did say that it's one very bad thing, which is the front left light, which I'm aware of. And when you plug in your cars, you may not get much, or you might get loads, but it's good that you're checking it yourself before you give in to the garage. Now here's the fun part. We're now going to click on customizations, where you can do like coding. So let's click on customization, continue to coding at the bottom of the screen. And now it's going to check to see what possibilities there are with this car. So again, it's going to take a few minutes. It's now come back with that I've got 11 coding options, so I'm now going to click OK and have a look at them. Now there's a whole list of this, so I may not go through all of it on this video because there's so much to talk about, but I'm going to click on Combi first and let's see what we can do. Bear in mind guys, the good thing with the Carly adapter, before you do any coding, it will create a backup of your car. So if anything was to go wrong, you can just restore the backup and your car will go back to factory settings. As soon as I click on it, there's loads. And bear in mind guys, this is specific to the 6 Series. So if you plug into your 3 Series or your 5 Series or any other car, Mercedes, C-Class, it could be different. So starting with this, I can have my digital speedometer off or on. Now I do have a heads-up display in this car, so I can choose to have my indicators left and right in my heads-up display. I can choose to have my media, i.e. radio or music list, or my telephone calls in my heads-up display, and that was turned off, so I'm going to be turning that on. I can also turn off the start-stop function guys. Now I find that so annoying, so I'm actually turning that off, so permanently the start-stop will not work when I turn the car on. However, you can still override it by just pressing the button under the start-stop button. And there's other things I've still got to discover. Gear shift indicator in sports mode. Well, yes, obviously I want that. Reverse gear gong. No, I don't want that. So that means when I put the car into reverse, it will make like a beep. Let's click on FRM, which is for lights. Now it's loaded. This is where it gets interesting, guys. So my daytime running lights, I can decide to have them as very low or medium high, but I'm putting them straight to very high. So I'll try and put a picture up so you can see the difference of where it was before and how it is now. But I like my LEDs to be bright, so yeah, I put them very high. Another thing which I've turned on, my daytime running LED lights on the rear, they were switched off, so I've put them on, so even during the day, my front and the rear lights will be on. It looks really nice. Flash to pass with bi-xenon lights. Now these are the LED lights, so I can't actually click that option. And it's so comprehensive. So on the front of your lights, you have your side beams, your main beams, and your high beams. Now I can choose which ones to come on when I unlock my car. Do I want all of my lights to come on, or do I want just my, say, fog lights to come on, or if I want just my angel lights to come on? So I can choose. So right now, I'm just going to choose to have my angel eyes come on. I've also got an option for comfort folding for side view mirrors. Now I'm definitely turning that on, so it means when I lock my car, my wing mirrors will just come up by themselves. So that's definitely going on. I can tilt my left passenger mirror when I put it into reverse. Moving on to CAS, which is more about start-stop, or how you can get into your car, have easier access or comfort access. So things like, I want my windows to come down halfway if I double press the unlock button, so I'm turning that on. Also, when I lock my car, I want my wing mirrors to go up straight away. I can also choose at what speed the car locks when I drive off, whether it's 1 mile per hour, 5 miles per hour, or 15 miles per hour. CSM is where the options are regarding your seatbelt. So when you get in the car, the gong would be turned off. So you can see right now that it's kept us on. I can also choose at what point, if you're not wearing a seatbelt and that gong sound goes off after 31 mile speed or 6 mile speed, or the distance I've traveled, whether it's half a mile or 600 feet. Let's click on iDrive. Let's see what features there are for the iDrive. Video in motion. Now you can have that off or on this. Didn't even know you could do that. See, it seems like this was already turned on. I have an option here to have highway junctions images on my heads-up display. And I noticed that recently I was driving and I had my sat-nav on via the car, surprisingly, and I had to take an exit off the motorway, and it just came up with like these blue roads, like really nice. It was like a really good display, and it told me clearly this is the exit you got to take. It wasn't just like an amber arrow that BMW normally have. It was an actual picture. So I was, yeah, surprised with that. The more and more you get to know this, you'll realise there are some buttons that you can't click on, and that's because they are factory settings from the manufacturers for the UK specs. So there's some things that you may not be able to override, but a lot of them that you can. Let's move on to ICM, which is more about eco mode and blind spot detection. So let's have a look at that. Start the car in eco mode. Do I want that? No. Distance cruise control. Very far, close, medium. Let's click on medium. Let's click on PDC, which is park distance control. Let's see what options they are on here. Now this is a good one, guys. So let's say if I'm reversing and now I've put again D and I want to go forward to park in a certain spot. Sometimes my parking sensors turn off and I want them to still be on because I'm parking. So you can choose at what distance they turn off, whether you want them to turn off immediately or at 66 feet. I'm going to put this down at 660 feet, which is really good because it's a long distance. So if I'm parking a bit further down the car park, at least my sensors won't turn off. Because there's been plenty of times when I'm about to park and I feel like, oh, I'm getting a bit close to something. Why are my sensors not on? And then I realise my sensors weren't on. So now this will keep them on. How many times did I say on just then? So guys, you can see how comprehensive the Carly adapter is. Like I said, I can't go through all of it because the list will go on forever. But what's really good, like I mentioned before, you don't have to just use this on your car. You can use it on a friend's car, your family's car. So it's very universal. And it just holds so much information for that little adapter. You know, it saves you having to go to the garage. You're saving hundreds and hundreds of pounds a year doing your own research. And I think for me, it's a thumbs up. So Carly, again, thank you for sending me through that adapter. And guys, if you are interested in buying one of these, then like I said, consider using my discount code, which is Bobby Drives, meaning you get 15% off at checkout. It's about £18 saving. And guys, it's kind of up to Christmas, so it could be a perfect present to get one of your loved ones a Carly adapter. If they're into their cars or they're in the used car business, it could be a great present. So yeah, consider using my discount code. It really helped me. It will help grow the channel and I'll be really thankful. But that is the end of the video, guys, and I hope you did enjoy it. If you've got any questions on the Carly adapter, on how to use it, or any questions whatsoever, drop them in the comments box. I will reply as soon as I can and help you guys out wherever needed. But yeah, that's the end of the video, guys. I hope you did enjoy it. If you are new to my channel, don't forget to subscribe. Do hit the bell notification button so you'll be notified for my new videos. Smash the likes button if you did like it. It does really help me. And don't forget to follow me at Bobby Drives. Until next time, guys, keep safe and I'll see you then.